Welcome to Hurricane Irma Week here at Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, September 13th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. They always say it's the quiet ones that you've got to watch out for. So if I were a classic physique athlete putting the finishing touches on my Olympia prep, I think I'd be making sure I kept an eye on emerging superstar Rylan McDowell. After flying completely under the radar for almost his entire prep, over the weekend, a few last-minute update photos surfaced of an insane-looking McDowell only days away from making his first trip to the Olympia stage. In his only appearance of the season, a lights-out McDowell came in and blazed the Vancouver Pro stage on a way to a convincing win. So don't be too surprised if you see the rookie stand out making some serious news over the next few days and really start making a name for himself. While we're on the subject of rookie classic physique stars, George Peterson is looking awfully dangerous these days. His latest updates coming from inside the Peterson camp are telling me that he's going to be way ahead of the winning look that he brought into Tampa a few weeks back, which seems like it might not come as a good news to everyone else in the lineup. From day one, Peterson has been a guy who looked the part of a future Olympia contender. But whether or not he's ready to shine on bodybuilding's biggest stage and trade shots with some of the truly elite talent is something we're all gonna find out very soon enough. One of the things I used to love about boxing back in the late 70s and early 80s was that the guys understood when it was time to dig in their heels and stand their ground. And a few days from now, we'll have a chance to see one of the great champions of her generation dig her heels in and stand her ground and take on all comers looking for a shot at her figure Olympia title. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only Latoya Watts. Early Monday video surfaced of the champ blasting out her last pre-show back session as she winds down the prep of what might be the most important contest of her entire career. Inside sources have told me that Watts has been training like an absolute demon in preparation for this year's contest. So don't be too surprised if we wind up seeing a historically great version of Latoya Watts show up and remind the world who the most dangerous woman in the figure game is. If you thought trying to sort out the mess at the top of this year's Bikini Olympia was already going to be crazy, wait until you get a load of this. Over the weekend, reigning Olympia champ Courtney King announced on Instagram that she was officially pulling out of this year's contest to pursue some lifestyle changes. King deciding to vacate her title comes as a major shock to the division, especially when you consider that she's coming off a 2016 season that was arguably one of the best we've ever seen in bikini. But as the old saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. So I guess in 72 hours, we'll see just who's ready to walk through that door and become your next Bikini Olympia champ. There comes a point in every sport where you start to see a passing of the torch from one generation to the next. And when I look at the lineup of this year's 212 Olympia class, one of the guys I see carrying the torch into the future is second-year man Ricardo Correa. After putting together a couple of awesome performances this season, including a monster win down at the Tampa Pro, Correa is only a few days away now from making the first of many Olympia appearances. By all accounts, Correa is at or near that same level of star conditioning we saw him sporting down in Tampa. And if the reports I'm hearing are true, a top 6 finish seems like it could be well within the realm of possibilities.